Welcome. This is my introduction to my homework packet for current liabilities. My copyright and disclaimer, the information and opinions in this presentation are those of myself and not my employers or other affiliated organizations, including but not limited to Irvine Valley College and the South Orange County Community College District. The presentation is for educational purposes only and does not constitute any legal advice whatsoever. This presentation is copyright 2008 to 2025 by Bennett Tchaikovsky. All rights are reserved. And any distribution is strictly prohibited. Note that this presentation will refer to companies and other parties or those third parties. I do not claim any copyright that belongs to those third parties. So for current liabilities, I have basically just two small parts of this, and it's kind of, when it comes to this, I think I'm really always kind of like challenged in basically, from the sense of like, well, you've got essentially a current liability is something that's going to be paid within the year. So it doesn't have like a lot of, there's not a lot of like valuation issues like you get with like, non-current liabilities. I will, though, I do have an overview where I kind of talk about the importance over here of saying like, well, what are payroll taxes? Although I tend not to test on that, mainly because I really believe it's something you should be taking in a payroll class. I do briefly talk about warranties, although this is a topic that is heavily explored in intermediate accounting. But one of the ones is that you will need to kind of know is basically are the contingent liabilities. And how do we go through and evaluate them? And this is really when it comes down to, you're pretty much always going to be disclosing it in the financial statements, but if it's remote, if it's reasonably possible or probable, who are we going to learn this from? The attorneys. We're not going to make a guess on our own. We're going to ask our client basically for a letter from the attorneys to evaluate how likely it is that the company will or will not prevail in a given lawsuit. And so you'll kind of see these different types of questions basically for this particular homework packet. And this is definitely one of the lightest ones I think I have, as a total of 4 pages. But again, there are some important concepts in here, but again, it's a lot of it as we've kind of explored it in some of the previous videos, especially with unadjusted journal, or basically or adjusting journal entries with regards to loans payable. So in any event, I want to thank you for being here with me today on this very shortened video, which I'm sure all of you are enjoying. Thanks for watching. Make sure to remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.